Welcome back to the channel.
Today we are going back to one of our favorite places to stop if there's one.
Bucees.
We're gonna go see Buc-ees.
If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe.
Come get lost with us.
As the days of our lives continue.
I'm gonna do a drive-by of the beach real quick.
You're gonna do what now? Drive by the beach?
Yeah.
Oh, fun. So we're starting our journey to the second Buc-ees we've ever been to. And we're at Jacksonville Beach today. That's where we're starting our journey. It's in St. Augustine. Or, well, towards St. Augustine, I guess. But yeah, we're right off the beach. You gotta check out our hotel review in the comments below. Oh, it's definitely like a marsh. There's a little bridge out to the beach, like in, were we in Columbia or Charleston? Charleston. It was Folly Beach. Kind of reminds me of Folly Beach. Check it out. It's definitely got a beach vibe.
There's the Joe's Crab Shack.
Joe's. It's got a really bright sign. It's actually on the other side of Nacy. For some reason, the parking for Joe's Crab Shack is to the left, but the actual building's to the right. There's a 4 Points by Sheraton. Ooh, that's got a big old path out to the beach. Check out our little ocean view for the week. It's interesting. It's overcast and cold though, so that's why there's not many people out and about. Check out the caddy, old Carler. That's nice.
Also, we're stuck in traffic.
Yeah, we're stuck in traffic. We've been here for about 10-15 minutes now. And we're only about a mile away from the exit for Buc-ees, which Buc-ees are typically right off the exit, so we should be there soon. So something interesting about this Buc-ees, here's the front of it, is that it's actually only listed as a food station on the Florida signs, but they do have a ton of gas stations here. Not as many as the one in South Carolina, but a decent amount. And there's Buc-ees. We'll be going in there in a second. I'm excited. Hopefully it's good. It does seem less busy than the one in South Carolina we visited. Going to the 3-star Buc-ee. 3 stars. And something interesting about Buc-ees too is the pay. So it's kind of nice to see how much they're paying all their staff. Have to compare that to the South Carolina video, see if it's the same pay. Check out the Buc-ees Valentine's Day merch. You break my heart every day, Buc-ees. You're nowhere near me.
It's actually boys thing. Oh, it's a Valentine's Day little Buc-ee. He's got a little arrow.
Cupid. I like the wannabe Stanleys. Barbecue's up because they're chanting over there. They have like Old Fays, dried fruit, trail mix, nuts, jerky. So this is the food section. And then over there is kind of like their clothes and other things you can buy with the Texas Roundup, which is their barbecue. And world's famous restrooms.
Governor Ron DeSantis said that it was his favorite.
Have to listen.
Order 751 is ready to be picked up.
Every time you push record. I have to wonder, any of y'all having the Buc-ees parties? They got party cups, they got party trays. Look at that. You can even get one with like a salsa cap in the middle. Drinks. Some color changing tumblers.
We find something new every time we're here.
Yeah. One thing I love is the amount of drinks that they have, drink machines, and then also ices too. They have a bunch of different brands and color flavors of ices.
You want to try their fries?
So here's something we didn't do before, is you can order stuff. If you want to try fries, go for it, babe. Don't care.
And then they got grilled cheese, they have chicken tenders, they've got hot dogs, they've got a wrap, they got a BLT.
And apparently no patience.
Yeah.
I don't see any tacos. They claim they have tacos. I don't see any. Interesting. Interesting. Build your own hot dog. A lot of variety. No mustard. What are you at? Interesting. Interesting. I can get BLTs. Those don't look bad. Okay. I just saw somebody leaving with the chicken fingers. Cool. I don't see tacos though, but we got their world famous jerky wall, which they have a ton of jerkies, y'all.
And some Rice Krispie treats.
Rice Krispie treats. They've got a Buc-ee mascot in store today, and a Buc-ee handler. And then here's their clothing section, which we're gonna check out a little bit more of. It's nice. It seems a little bit smaller than the South Carolina store, with less people, which is good, but it does seem a little more chaotic, we were just saying. I don't know why. Nancy does like the beaver nuggets.
It's a little pinball board. He's playing pinball.
They have some Buc-ee dodgeballs, so in case you want to imprint Buc-ee's impression on someone's face or body, torso. These are cool. We're gonna grab a Buc-ee's. Always open. They call it St. John's, but also St. Augustine. It's like, make up what you want to call it, guys. Buc-ee's. We talked about earlier, if you're doing a Buc-ee's party, they have event banners and stuff too. Don't forget to head over to this section. Get you some. You can even get the inflatable. I'll show you him on our way out. He's cute.
I said I want a Buc-ee's birthday next year, so, you know, we're moving back to Florida. It might happen. Maybe I'll come here on my birthday next year.
Gone to Buc-ee's. This is my happy place. Love to Buc-ee's and back 10,000 miles. I believe that 10,000 miles is a Marvel reference. It's some cool shot glasses. This typical one, but I like this one. It's like a barrel with a Buc-ee face on it. That's pretty cool. This is really neat too.
Yeah, I like that one, the barrel.
Yeah, so I was just saying the barrel's pretty neat. And they have these weird like cups that are kind of like, I don't know, foamy.
Oh, the rubber.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like rubber.
the rubber is weird.
Get you a bobblehead.
I guess so, like, if you accidentally dropped it because you were too tipsy, it's not going to shatter.
Yeah.
It's safe to take home as a souvenir. You know, it's not going to shatter in your luggage.
I really like this shirt. It's kind of cool. It's got like a space theme to it. In case you didn't know, there is a space center in Florida, not too far from here. I got this big pickup here, but check out the front. It's got the Buc-ee on the front. That's really cool. It's really cool. It's like an older style truck. Check out the icy syrups that they sell. That's interesting. You can get a blue raspberry and cherry syrup. Oh, you can get on the slushy machine right next to it too. Do your own slushies at home, y'all. They also have some Mardi Gras beads if you're interested. And some Mardi Gras shirts. Pretty cool. I don't know what happened to Mr. Buc-ee's, but apparently you cannot walk around him. There's always a Buc-ee's statue at every one. You just kind of have to look for it sometimes. But there's Mr. Buc-ee's here. He always so happy because he's taking your money. Nancy has a question.
Is this the first Buc-ee's that opened in Florida? Or was the one outside of Daytona the first one? Because it was either this one or that one that was the first one.
I don't know. We'll look it up when we get back to the car. I think it was the one outside Daytona, but it might have been this one. It's slightly smaller than the one we went to in South Carolina. And the pumps, they had like 2 rows of those pumps. I mean, there's still a lot of pumps here, so if you need gas, feel free to come. I'm not saying not to, but there was a whole nother row of pumps in South Carolina. So you like it?
Yeah, it was fun. I like the fact that there was nobody on the other side of the store, and we literally checked out. Not that it's ever a long time to check out at Buc-ee's, but it's a nice Buc-ee's. Honestly, I'm just happy we got to fit it in. We're gonna go eat our
burrito,
and we'll come and get you when we get in the car.
So something interesting with the Buc-ee's is that, like Epcot, these trash cans and the light poles are your tables. They don't put tables outside for you to eat at, but they sell a ton of food. So if you want to eat like the people back there, you're going to be eating either on this table or this table. I would recommend this one because, you know, not trash, but you do you. It's a little bit higher if you go trash can now. Check this guy out. This is the blowout that I was talking about earlier. It's always party time in the Bucks house. I mean, entrance is consent, so it's always party time in the Buc-ee's house. You didn't really understand that joke I just made. Entrance is consent. So again, like we talked about, when you stop, if you go to the right, it's fine and everything, but definitely a legit tip, go to the left, park over there, because there's no one ever leaving or entering that entrance, and we had to go to the main entrance, which is a little bit busier on this location. I really like this location. Nancy wanted to sneak in. I thought she was busy, so I was just going to record that. I really like this location. I think it's nice. It is a little bit more difficult to get in and out of than the other Buc-ees we went to, but don't let that deter you. There is a huge backup on the interstate today, so hopefully that's not normal, but it wasn't really that bad to get to at all from Jacksonville, and it is kind of right in between Jacksonville and Daytona Beach. So, you know, it's a good location, and I love me some Buc-ee's orange cream. I'm trying to tell myself an adult because, you know, consent is entrance equals consent. I could go on for hours about that, but I have to keep saying in my head that I'm an adult, and I'm just gonna let that joke go. So, but what'd you think?
I honestly, I liked it. I think I liked it a little bit more than I liked the one in South Carolina, only because there's only one in South Carolina, so it gets crazy busy in there. It's literally kind of between Columbia and Myrtle Beach. So you get people coming from the north going to Myrtle Beach, you get people from the south going to Myrtle Beach, and they all just kind of stop there. And it's, we've gone at all times of the day, all different days of the week, and it's always chaotic there. This one was it's a little busy right by the front door, but we literally checked out right at the end of the store on the other side, and there was no wait, there was nobody down there.
Yeah, definitely, if you want to see the other one, check out our show notes. We did a video there too. I would agree. The one thing I would say is, like, people don't seem to be paying attention here, unlike in the South Carolina, because it's so busy you have to pay attention. So I think that's a little bit of a drawback, but nothing major.
I would come back here.
Yeah,
honestly.
me too.
I would definitely come back here. It, like Gary mentioned, it doesn't have as many gas pumps here as some of the other Buc-ees that we've been to, but it's ample. And I think what contributes to the traffic problem is the way the road's laid out and the fact that the Costco's over there, and that's it's a little bit of a bummer, but it was cool. It was a fun little stop to kick off our trip to Jacksonville. So
Jacksonville.
Now we're gonna eat our burritos.
Yeah, let's eat our burritos, and I'll show you my orange drink.
Let's see how it is, because we've only ate at one Buc-ee's. So do they taste the same at all the Buc-ee's? Is the quality the same? Is quality control?
Well, and the last time we got a chicken burrito at South Carolina, remember they gave us the fajita burrito.
The fajita burrito.
Gee.
Burritos.
Burrito. Yeah, maybe that's what they should have called the burrito.
It should be.
It should have been a burrito. Jesus, I just thought a marketing strategy.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it from
Lost Girl Production TM.
Burritos for life.
But yeah, so they gave us the chicken burrito, but it actually had the fajita meat in it. So we'll see if this time we actually get the correct burrito.
Yeah, let's dig in.
So here's my orange drink. It's called orange cream. It is fantastic. If you ever had those like ice pops that were orange back in the day, and you just love drinking that juice. So here's my orange drink with the orange cream. It's so good. Definitely get it. I get the extra large because this is the only place you can get the orange cream, because it's actually made by Buc-ee's. Nacy just got some Diet Dr. Pepper because that's Nacy. But the orange cream, oh, so good. Here's one of the Buc-ee's famous chicken burritos. Now they are a little bit expensive, I will be honest with you. $8 for it. It's a tad expensive, but they are really, really, really good. Nacy opening up her burrito.
Chicken burrito.
And for some odd reason is talking like this all of a sudden. Somehow her Spanish roots come out when she starts eating burritos, guys.
I'm a weirdo. Welcome to my life. Oh, that's fun.
You can tell whether it has the fajita vegetables in it or not. It doesn't look like it.
No.
Is it good?
Mm.
Nacy approved. We did look it up. So this is the first location that opened in Florida. It opened in August of 2021. So it's about 2.5 years old. I'm sorry, 1.5, 2 years old. There we go. That's bad math for me. About 1.5, 2 years old. Not too old. I will say it does seem less planned out than the other one does, though, especially with traffic in South Carolina. I'm excited, though, because apparently the largest one is going to be built in Ocala. So that's going to be kind of biased if we move back to Orlando this year. And I'll be excited to go there. And then there's another one down in Daytona Beach, which only opened a few months after this one. So they opened pretty close together. But this was officially the first Buc-ees in Florida. These are another thing we fell in love with. They are the cookie dough. So I love chocolate chip, which is why we got some chocolate chip. But then Nacy's a sugar girl, so she likes her sugar cookies. But they are fantastic. They're really good to eat, and they're really easy to eat as you're driving. So if you need something to just put in like a cup holder and munch on, this is definitely a recommendation for us if you like some sweet kind of baked stuff. Really, really, really good. And again, we didn't get barbecue this time, but that's really good here too. It's just a little bit expensive for barbecue in our opinion, but really tasty if that's what you want. And then you always have the jerkies and the gummies and all that other travel stuff too here. Our final purchase, we also got the Buc-ees nuggets. If you have not tried the Buc-ees nuggets, you need to. The originals are more like, kind of like corn pops, but they're a little bit more airy and really tasty. They got like a sweet kind of bite to them. These are the white cheddar ones. These are Nacy's favorite. She likes them. They got a little bit of that sweetness crunch with some white cheddar too bite to them. Really, really good. And again, if you've never been to a Buc-ees, this is a must try for your first time. Just get the regular ones, the Buc-ee nuggets. But of course, Nacy's would recommend the white cheddar. But just try the Buc-ees nuggets. It's so worth it. They also make their own like potato chips and all that other stuff here too. So they have a wide selection of food snacks for your road travels. They do have superchargers here. What I really wanted to show you, and we're kind of driving past it, there's like a old Mitsubishi van on top of that. Oh, there's that one too at the back. Look at it, so tiny. But yeah, here's all of the superchargers outside the Bucees. Or Buc-ees, whatever you want to call them. And then there's a pet relieving station back here.
Looks like there's a couple more gas stations on the backside.
But they're ethanol only. I think they're ethanol and diesel. This is our recommendation, legit tip here, is where you should park. That door is much less busy than the front door. Now there's not as much stuff there, it's one way, baby. You gotta drive around. Someone's not paying attention, and she's not even filming. And then there's the exit, which by the way, again, this place is packed and not so great at the planning. One last look at the Buc-ees. And the crazy traffic getting in and out of it, but Buc-ees was what I was more interested in this shot. Look at that beast.
The Buc-ees.
The Buc-ees. That poor sucker. That road that they're getting on right there is absolutely packed. It took us 30 minutes to go 5 miles to get to the Buc-ees. Cause it's that good.
There's a slight right turn.
That traffic I was talking about. Oh my gosh. No bueno. No bueno.
Which is probably why we're not going to go continue our journey to St. Augustine today, because we would have to sit in that traffic.
Yes. I think we're probably about the same distance from St. Augustine as we are from Jacksonville. And that traffic is no bueno.
I'm going to pass it too.
Yeah, that's what I was, and as they said, we're gonna pass it. This is the traffic that we sat in for half an hour, literally half an hour, y'all, to go 5 miles. It is, wow. Again, I doubt this is usual, so I'm not trying to make this like a huge part of the video, but just so you know, if you're going to Buc-ees, this could happen. This is basically one road out here to get between Jacksonville and St. Augustine. If it gets backed up, it gets backed up. Just for comparison's sake, it took us about an hour to get there, and it's going to take us about 28 minutes to get back. So, yeah. Traffic, baby! So we're finishing up our time here at Buc-ees.
Yeah, just finished up my burrito. It was delicious.
Agree. Super tasty. The mixture of like the peppers and the onions with the chicken, and then it's got like a like a barbecue-y, I want to say mayonnaise, but it's like a barbecue creamy sauce.
Got like a tiny little bit of heat to it. It's
so good.
Chef's kiss.
And then I just had one of my cookie dough bites.
I didn't even eat one of my cookie dough bites yet.
Yeah, I did show him. I showed that you got the sugar cookie ones.
Well, we said last time when we tried the chocolate chip ones, we were like, maybe we should try the other ones this time. So I did. So I'll maybe update on Insta how I felt about them.
Super good. And then the drinks are good here. Like I was talking about earlier, this is really definitely a great road trip stop place. If you go out of your way for it, go for it, because the barbecue and stuff is good and the burritos are good, so it's worth if you want some food. But really, it's a great road trip stop for gummies, jerky, whatever you're looking for.
Chips, I love the Buc-ee nuggets. The cheesy ones are my favorite. The traditional ones are sweet. They're kind of like corn puffs. And they also had a new bold and spicy one, which I thought about getting, but my heartburn told me don't do it.
Good decision. Good decision.
So if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up.
Hit that subscribe button.
And ring that notification bell so that way you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week.
And we'll come and get you all for the next one.
Ain't that the truth, baby?
Bye, everybody.
Bye.